should say we're going live, right?
Yes, that's it. It's a refresh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No, click that. Okay, so now everything will run over here.
Okay. There's nobody on.
No, it would show you over here behind live.
Okay.
It would tell you how many people.
Okay. All right. You got one. Me, I guess. No. I need to.
You get one.
Wow. There is a delay.
Yeah, it's major delay.
Oh, that's creepy.
If you stop in, let me know you're here. Tell me where you're from.
Nobody's
Just
there.
wait a few more minutes.
Somebody popped in. It's not 3 o'clock yet. Say hello if you're here. Please.
Hold the phone.
Hi from Boston from Deb Rizzo.
Hey Deb, we're just gonna wait a few more minutes, see if we get anybody else. Bet it's cold up in Boston. It's cold in South Louisiana for us.
Three people. Uh-oh.
Hey everybody, let us know you're joining.
Frigid from Deb. Marie Hamilton joined.
Hey Marie.
Ah, Laura joined. Her cousin. Laura Wheeler.
Happy birthday, Laura.
Allie Ann and Lee. Deb Rizzo says, Paula told me about your live. Can y'all hear pretty well?
Let us know if you can hear. If you can't hear, if you having any problems, let us know. This is our first live, so we're a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous.
I'm not.
My hubby Jason's helping us out.
Okay, it's 3.
Hey, so, hey, I'm Cherie with Sunshine and Pixie Does. Jason, my hubby's helping me out today. Like I said, this is my first live, so I'm a little nervous. Take it easy on me. So today I'm going to show you how I do these little toilet paper gifts. They're little special gifts. They've been a great, they've been a lot of fun this year. I did these as a lot of Christmas gifts, and several people had a great time with them. So this is what I've done for a retirement gift. And then I have this other one. I don't know if you can see it real well. Can't make this up. This is just, you know, motto to live by sometimes. So I'm just going to demonstrate how I do this. This is done with heat transfer vinyl straight onto the toilet paper. So it's not on the bag. I've had that question a few times. So just going to show you how I do it. So I have my heat press here. I cut my vinyl ahead of time with my Silhouette Cameo. That's, some people have a Cricut, some have a Silhouette. They'll both take care of exactly what you need. I cut my designs already with some Sizer Easy Weed. And you make sure when you cut with Sizer, you mirror, and you, and then you weed out your design. So Jason's going to help me. I don't know if you can see it. This is just one I have. Okay. So I'm just going to show you. I have the image that I'm going to work with saved off right here, so I know where to place this design on the toilet paper. And the first thing, and the reason I chose this today, is not many people knew how to. I couldn't find a video. I wanted to do these great designs, and I couldn't find a video how to press onto a toilet paper roll. So I finally found one, but I thought, let me make one for some other people to see. So what you're going to do is I have my sticky side down, and I'm going to place the 2018 where I see it needs to be for the design. And another little trick I'll show you is when you use your heat press, it's good to use a Teflon sheet. Well, so I don't forget my Teflon sheet, I actually put magnets to the top and it permanently stays on here, and that makes it easy for me so I don't have to remember every time. So I've put my sticky sizer, the sticky side down to my toilet paper, and normally when you use the heat press you normally push it down onto your material. Well, I'm going to do it a little different because I can't squish the toilet paper. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to roll it up against the heat pad. Now I have mine set at 285. It's typically the temperature I like to use with Sizer Easy Weed. And I'm just going to roll it. And I'm just putting a little bit of pressure. I'm not putting a whole lot. And I'm just going to roll it. And then I'm going to take a look. And when it starts to stick, I'm going to very gently pull away. And you can see what I'm leaving behind is the actual vinyl. And if it's not all the way adhered and it looks like it's still pulling up, so there it is on there. If it's still pulling up, you just reheat it. And I always reheat again just to make sure it always adheres. And just slowly I roll it till I have the whole design covered. If any of it was kind of raised, I would just push it back up there. So now I'm going to take the next piece. And this is called layering. This is layering heat transfer vinyl. So you do each color at a separate time. And like I said, I'm just using the picture to help me make sure I'm putting it in the right place. So you see, you have to do them separate because my transfer material would be on top of the other transfer material. So I just work them each at a time. Just takes a little bit of time, no big deal. But this is called layering. These designs that I got from Hoop Mama Designs. She's got a good webpage, a lot of toilet paper designs. She's got embroidery designs and cutting designs. And actually, you may have seen, I got one for Christmas this year from my mother-in-law. A lot of people embroidery onto the toilet paper. But I don't have an embroidery machine, but I do have heat transfer. So I thought, well, I'm going to make this work for me. So Hoop Mama Designs has a bunch of bundles for the toilet paper designs. And that's where I got these from. So I'm just rolling it like I showed you before. And then I'm going to gently pull when I don't have any resistance. I know it's stuck on there. See, I have another one. So then I'm just going to lightly press it again. And y'all, get the cheapest toilet paper. I don't expect anybody to use this, so I made sure I just bought some cheap toilet paper.
Lisa Paternoster says, "You go, girl."
Thanks, Lisa.
And Chantel Collier says, "You are so creative."
Thanks, Chantel.
Or is it Collier? Which is it?
Collier.
Collier.
Okay, so I'm just putting all the little pieces. So this design, this one says, "Here's to eating healthy in 2018." So I'm just, all the little pieces I've already cut and weeded. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with silhouettes and crickets. Once you cut them, you weed out the pieces in between the letters. But I didn't want y'all to have to sit here and watch me weed out these designs. So then I've done another piece. Got this little curly Q. And as long as you're careful, it's not too dangerous next to the heat. It does warm me up on this cold. I know it's much better today than it has been, but I'm cold. This South Louisiana girl doesn't like all this cold. It's a nice little heater I got right here. And this is just trash. After I'm done, this isn't reusable. The nice thing about these toilet paper, you may think, that's expensive, that's heat transfer vinyl. I use a lot of scraps. This is a great way to use scraps left over when you've been doing some shirts. Some of it's kind of tight. I probably should have gone a little lower down when I started, but it's just fun. You can't really mess it up.
Chantel says, I was wondering how you were doing it without burning yourself.
So far, I've been pretty good with this heat press. Don't have any burn marks yet, but I'm still the klutz that I am. Just rolling it around. Gently pull. Repress. And I'm not at a very high temperature. I'm at 285. So I've not had any problems burning anything. The different layers don't have a problem that they've been reheated over and over again. So here's my last piece. Hope y'all are all going to be ready to start off this new year. This is definitely one for us every year, trying to start off eating healthy.
It never works.
It doesn't help that I have a birthday in January, so as soon as you get going and get it started, you got to ruin it with birthday. My coworkers last year were great. They found me a gluten-free king cake for my birthday, since I'm no longer able to eat gluten. So here you go. There's a finished toilet paper roll. What do y'all think? And then I just put them in a bread bag, like you saw here. Just wrap it up in a bread bag, tie a nice ribbon on it, and voila. I can make one more. I have it cut to make one more. This one we're going to say, let's see, I'll show you. These are fun because when do you get to cut out, you know? Who gets to have fun like this? Gotta have some fun.
Donalda Davis says, glad to have a video for this, thanks.
Oh, I'm glad I could help you out. I had such a hard time finding them, so that's why I thought this would be something to do.
Philip joined.
Okay, so just peeling another one off. Repress. I try to do a lot of cutting all at one time and then come back and do some pressing. And it doesn't have to be exactly like the picture. Just kind of rolling with it. Literally. Wasn't a pun intended. And when you get the design, you can kind of resize it to how you need based on what size your toilet paper roll is. Surprisingly, some toilet paper rolls are bigger than others. So I scaled some of mine down some, scaled some of them up. It just depends on how Hoop Mama designed it. She's got a lot of great designs. I'm glad I came across her this year.
You might want to show it through each step to bring it up.
Okay. So here's where I am so far. Can you see?
Yeah.
Where I've pressed it on. Now I'm going to go repress the is that I just pressed on, just to give it a little extra heat to activate the material. This is the same material I use on my shirts. This is not a shirt I did. Several of the shirts that I've used. Heat transfer vinyl is different than adhesive vinyl. My go-to brand is Sizer. This is Easy Weave. There are many different types.
Show in between.
Oops. So there it is without. And then I'm going to take this piece, just lining it up where I want it. And it's okay if it doesn't, as soon as I put it to the heat, it's going to stick. And just place it up to the heat press. This is just a simple heat press. I got this one from Amazon a couple years ago, the power heat press.
Philip wants to know if he can have a custom pee-pee roll.
Yes, Philip. I will bring you one tomorrow. I'm going to pick one special for you. Okay, so then I just peeled it off. And then I'll reheat. And it's really whatever color you want to use, this design. I went with what she had. But you can make them up how you want. This one, the official retirement papers, I changed up for LSU purple and gold. Because I'll be giving this to cameraman. I lost my cameraman.
Sorry.
Again, this is the first live, so eventually we'll get a tripod. Go from there.
Where did you say you got the design?
I got the designs from Hoop Mama Designs. HoopMama.com, I believe it is.
I'll look it up.
I can pin it into the post when we're done. She had some
HoopMamaDesigns.com.
She had some great Christmas ones. I gave out many of them. And then she has some great Valentine's one I plan to use. Okay, so I'm just peeling off the cover page. And then I'm going to do one more press. But you could also design them yourself in your Cameo or your Cricut software. I just didn't want to have to recreate something that was already there. And she does such a great job. They're great cuts. So there it is. What do y'all think? Give me some likes. Any other questions?
Well, oh yeah, we got a delay, so we got to wait.
I'll just wait a few more minutes. So this was my first live, and maybe I'll get brave enough to do another one in the future. Thanks for joining us today. Happy New Year, everybody.